My body, so beautiful you are, you keep so fine and so warm. I know that you need to rest. I know that you need to take care of yourself and that you need relaxation. During all these years you have carried me. I want to take care of you. My dear body. Many of the pictures you see are a homage to the body and arouse an awareness about how important the body is, that we should love the body, that we should nurture and take care of it. It's not just about using makeup, although that can be really good. But the question isn't how you make yourself up and what nourishment you give your body. It can be spiritual nourishment, and that can be food. And that is the origin of beauty. It comes from inside. The pictures we are looking at are entitled Flowering. This is entitled The Depth of the Body. It is exactly as I explained in the Flower Lasts. It has all the colours that express the different parts of the body. You have skin, you have muscles, you have joints, and you have a rump that contains many muscles, muscles that cling to a bone structure. The first layer is exactly like when you peel an onion with different layers. It is sort of monumental in 3 different slices. I have printed a lithograph on plexiglass. The difference is that the transparency which I have achieved on paper through colour has come about through a transparency of material. That's what's so exciting, that the light penetrates, and it requires a lot of light. It is an installation. It is sculptural. If you go round it, you will get a whole different feeling. Do you see? I begin with light colours on that side, green and yellow colours, and in the middle I put a pink. And behind that, which we can see from that side, is dark blue with a touch of purple. It depends on where you look, on which emotion you feel. From here it reflects a feeling of spring, exactly like when you look out on nature, you have different filters and layers. It is exciting, this work I'm working with now. It is the depth of the body. What I think is interesting to talk about with this series, which I call Flora Feminina, is that I have integrated the flowers I talked about earlier, flowers with women, women who I have followed for many years. I wanted to integrate the beauty of the woman's body with that of flowers or with nature. That's what this series wants to show, that the body of a woman is a flower. It is so beautiful that you can play with it in a variety of ways. What I've been so captivated by stenography, because it is about stone, and that is heavy work, and stones are organic material. You never know how it will turn out with stone because it is a living material, so you never know what will happen. It gives a lot of resistance, and that resistance appeals to me. But the stones appealed even more. I couldn't let the stones go. I have worked with stones for many years now because I don't feel that I'm yet finished. My work is not yet finished. At the same time, I feel that I have begun to master this work and the colours that I have chosen to work with. And it's that which I call the Flower Lass. But at the same time, the body shows different parts of the physical body, if you begin to go down there. But I represent them with colours. You have blue, you have orange, and you have red. It is as though you begin to enter your own body. One has skin, one has muscles, one has fluids, one has a skeleton, one has glands, if you want to go down there. However, I represent them through colour, and that's what shows that there is a depth in the body itself. Then a woman is sitting holding a flower in the middle of a host of flowers, but you can think of it as a jungle, completely surrounded by flowers, with happy flowers that radiate light and are round about just as the woman who is there. I think it is very beautiful. Here are 3 different pictures, and later a 4th picture appears as well. One dives in at the deep end. A girl tries to release herself. It is about the body and to physically work with the body. And then there is something preventing her. And further away, another net approaches. And what is that? Is it the mind or is it physical? Is it the physical energy that prevents her from coming up, or is it something else? That's what I'm trying to communicate. There is a lot which lies in the mind. Personally, I do not allow myself. And one thinks that there is something on the outside which forbids me, but that is often not the case. It is about oneself as well. That's what I think is important about this picture. That if I look from here, I can see the depth which lies in the picture. There is light and there is happiness. But where you enter, there is also darkness. And if you look, you can look out and see the squares, and that there is light outside. So you come in and you come out, in and out. There is a dialogue also there. Lion in concrete. This picture appeals to me tremendously. It has such a monumental character, and it's representative of the pictures that I work with and of the kind of material that I have gathered. It depicts a flower that reaches up towards the sky. The flower is mostly white and then purple and then sky blue and yellow. Like a large paper made of silk, you can shape into a semicircle that can be tied in the middle. That is the feeling and the volume which this flower has. Then it has the colour as though from the field, and that's where my imagination starts to play. Then comes the line, which is the foundation of the picture itself, but it also lies on top of the first plan. The one on the left is called Concentration, and the one on the right is called The 4 Seasons. They were very fragmented pictures, too much sugar. I wanted to include the recycling of old pictures, different techniques and different periods from my life as an artist. They were so fragmented that I wanted to convey a concentration similar to the thought process which people endeavour to escape from, where you giddily go round in circles and don't understand what you are looking for in life. And in these 2 pictures, I have tried to focus on the loving couple who approach one another. Either they are afraid of one another, or they entice one another. Just as so much spins around in life, these pictures are also spinning. I didn't know how to calm them, and hey presto, I put a block there, exactly as though when you spin around yourself and need a hand or someone to embrace you in order to calm you down. That's why it is so appropriate to call it The 4 Seasons.